Hello students, today we start a new topic called Fundamental Concepts of Algebra, exercise 12a. So from arithmetic we move on to algebra. This is part 1 of my video lesson. Okay, so what we learn, there are various things. If you see any standard textbook, there are a lot of things, but what is the main thing in our chapter is what I'm going to give you in the concept. So for other thing, please refer to your book, read the concepts given of this chapter, then see the solved example, and then you start the chapter. So what are the main concepts over here, children? First question, which I'll do little later on, I'll start with number 4. Question 1 and 2, what we see generally is we change English language to mathematical form. So we write them in mathematical language. What is given in English as a statement, as a sentence, we write it in mathematical form. So this is question 1 and 2, you will see. Second thing, we work, question 3 and 4, we work on the concept called exponent. So class 7 you will have more. You can see I've already made a video in class 7. So if you know how to go, you can see more of this. One chapter I put in 9 also. Okay, so exponents means here, see, there are two things over here. You will see one base and power. Power is called by three things: power, index, whose plural is indices. Many books you will see they call this chapter exponents. Exponents means same thing as power or index. So it's called exponents or indices. Indices is plural of index. So this is a power. Okay, so like here, see, x to the power m means x is multiplied m number of times. Maybe it is little difficult for you, you are in class 6. So when we do this chapter, this question, so your understanding will be better. So a into a is called a square or a squared. B multiplied with itself 3 times is called b cube, a b cubed. Okay. Y multiplied with itself 4 times is called y to the power 4. Y to the power 4. A to the power 2 is called squared. Special term here, a square, b cube. For 2 and 3 there is a term square and cube. For other to the power 5, 6 and all we call y to the power 4. You can same way write z to the power 5, m to the power 7. So this is what we call exponent. A base is there and a power is there, which is also called index or exponent. Okay, so here I start with the very last question of this exercise 12.a. Change exponential form to product form. So exponential form means in power form. This is in exponential form, this is in product form. So once you see this, children, you will realize how easy it is. So here 6x square means x into x. Y cubed means y is multiplied 3 times. 3a square b cube, c to the power 4. So 3 remains 3. A square means a multiplied with a. B cubed, b cube or b cubed means b into b into b. C to the power 4 means c is multiplied with itself 4 times. Last one over here 2, this is called p cube, q cube, r cube. So p 3 times multiplied with q into q and multiplied with r into r. So here I taught you how we change exponential form to product form. Then I'll go to question 3 where I'll teach you how we convert product form to exponential form. Finally I'll go to question 1 and 2 where I will teach you how we convert English sentence into mathematical form. Okay, so kindly you pause the video. This was the concept part of fundamental concepts of algebra. So pause the video and copy. So children, next we move on to So question 4 I started with. Exponential means in power form. Then product means square we write twice, cubed we write 3 times, 4 to the power 4 we write 4 times. Just the opposite in question 3. We have in product form, you can write here exponential form. So exponential form always, as I will tell you, and you will study in class 7 and higher classes, they have a huge application in physics. So a lot of applications in physics. So here exponential forms are smaller, you will see. A 10 times, so it is a to the power 10. Such a big thing, so it becomes condensed, it becomes smaller. R into R taken 6 times, so it is r to the power 6. So see, product forms are always bigger, exponential forms are smaller. Same way here 2 remains 2, m is twice, so it is m square, n is thrice, n cube. You may give this into sign or you may not give. If you don't give also, not a problem. Okay, nothing means there is into in between children. So here it is 3 5s are 15. P cube, q square into r, just simply write r. You can give into sign or you may not give into sign. So we get first one a to the power 10, r to the power 6, okay, m square, n cube, then 15, p cube, q square into r. So you can write in between also multiplication, or you may not write them. Both are correct. So here in the first 2 questions I have taught you how to convert exponential to product form, and question 3 I have taught you how from product form, so you write here exponential form again and write it over here. So now in question 1 and 2 I will be teaching you how we convert English language, the sentences in English language, into mathematical form. So pause the video and copy. So next we move on to question number 1. So if you see question number 1, as I gave you an introduction, you will see we change sentences in English language into mathematical form. Okay, then next step you will see in simple equation how we solve them. Okay, so solving will be in the next chapter, I think. So x increased by 23. So x increased by 23 means x plus 23. X minus thrice y. So x increased by 23. Increased by means children plus. X minus means minus, thrice means 3 times y. So this was given in English language. I have converted to mathematical form. 4 times x. So this what itself, 4 times x. Decrease means minus 5 times y. 4 times x decreased by 5 times y. Okay, product of a and b. So here what we have, this sign tells implies, equal to you put this implies this, or equal to product of a and b. Okay, product of a and b subtracted from their sum. So sum will come here, children. So if you write a plus b minus ab. So what we have, if you see, we have product of a and b subtracted from. So this will be minus from this. So this minus this gives you. So first one is, if you see, x increased by 23. Okay, next is x minus thrice y, then 4 times x decreased by 5 times y, and the last one part 7 is your product of A and B subtracted from their sum. So kindly pause the video and copy question 1. Then we move on to question 2. So you see 2 part 1. X exceeds 14 by 5. X is more than, so see, you can think about answer 19. I'm telling you the answer later on in the next exercise. You will see this will go to that side. X will be 19. So 19 exceeds 14 by 5. So simple equation we will be doing in the next chapter. 45 decreased by y. So 45 decreased by y, gives means equal to, children. So if you see gives means equal to. Okay, in the first question it was x exceeds 14 by 5 means by there we put equal to. Next you will see 16 less than quotient of a by b. So this is quotient of a by b. 16 less, equals means equal to 8. Okay, so 16 less than quotient of a by b. A is divided by b, 16 you less. So here if you solve, I'll tell you the answer. Answer will be 48 if you solve later on. 48 by 2, you get 24, and you can subtract 24 minus 16. So 16 less than your 48 divided by 2, 24 minus 16 will give you 8. 7 is greater than twice p. 7 is greater than twice p. Now 3 times x, okay, is 12 less than twice y. So what we do here is 12 less than twice y. So once more, see here, 3 times x is 12 less than twice y. Okay, so 3 times x is means equal to 12 less than twice y. Don't do opposite, 12 minus 2, 12 less than twice y. Okay, so once more, 3 times x is means equal to 12 less than twice y. So 2y minus 12. Don't do opposite. 12 minus 2y you don't do. 12 less than twice y. Not twice y less than 12. So here 7 is greater than 2y. 16 less than quotient of a by b. 16 less than quotient of a by b equals 8. 45 decreased by y. 45 decreased by y. Y is not decreased by 45. Gives means equal to 29. Gives means equal to. By means equal to. Okay, is means equal to. So that you have to see. Equals means equal to, no doubt about it. X exceeds 14 by 5. So this is how, children, we convert English language into mathematical language. Okay, so kindly pause the video and copy the whole thing, and please do the solved example. They are very nice. And what introductory concept is given in the book, then I have also given you introductory concept. See them all, try to understand them. In the beginning they may look difficult, but when you do practice, okay, when you do once or twice, and see, I have done half of the chapter almost, all the odd part I have done. Please try the even number part and you check with the answer, and they are not so difficult, children, if you try. So this was chapter 12 part A. Thank you, children, for watching this video lesson.